Good morning, everyone. We had a wonderful meeting in Edgemead last night. We had more than 40 people present, and yes, the venues are getting full. At the specific venue, some of the people unfortunately had to sit outside, so I was feeling really sorry for them. But they remained and listened to the meeting. I could converse with many of the people. Many of them I've spoken to before on Facebook, but for the first time I could meet them in real life, which is wonderful, where we could see each other face to face and people could ask me questions. And it's wonderful to see how the Cape Town meetings, I didn't plan on having that many meetings this week, it just happened. And all the venues at this stage are what we call full, but we hope that more people will be allowed in the near future, depending on when President Cyril Ramaphosa will make his speech, which might be this evening. I'll be surprised if it's not this evening. There might be a lot of fighting and pushback at this stage, but I believe that the ruling party will start making its voice heard and telling him that his New World Order ideals needs to come to an end now because they want to be re-elected into positions. They care about their salaries, and that is important to them. And I will take that as a victory for us at this stage, because many people in the ruling party at this stage do not believe in what Cyril Ramaphosa is doing. He's kind of just done his own thing, and this is a real problem. And if any of you believe that he is our friend, you've got it wrong. Like I said before, he is the person listening to the World Health Organization, listening to all these unelected bodies, and telling us how to ruin our lives because of it. Because he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's not a scientist, he's not a medical person. And most people, even in medicine, don't really understand exactly what's going on with regards to this pandemic. And when you look at statistics speaks the best. And you don't need to be a doctor or a rocket scientist to figure out statistics. I can read statistics just fine, and there's many other people that can do that as well. And we can come to very simple conclusions. And the conclusions are simply that our country's been ruined for nothing. For nothing that warrants the actions that have been taken. And the government knows this. Cyril knows this at this stage. The people in the ruling party, they know it. They know they're in trouble. The other parties are also in trouble, and they're trying to play a game of blaming the ruling party and saying that now we need to go to level 1 lockdown when they supported Cyril with all these heinous acts and actions initially. So there's egg on all of their faces. They know they're all in trouble, and it's going to be an interesting time going ahead. What's important now is that the people from Cape Town that are coming to the rest of the meetings, most of you have been confirmed already, is that we wait and see. If the venues are full, the venues are full. But if they can accommodate more people and President Cyril Ramaphosa allows us more people in the venues, we will do that. And if we can do that, then we can allow more people in where the venues allow. What I need now from you is for the people in the garden route to contact us, WhatsApp us on 067 607 6428. And we know that some of the venues for the garden route are already organized, but we're starting the garden route in Mossel Bay. So the meeting in Mossel Bay, that meeting will happen pretty soon. We're leaving in next week. We will be in Mossel Bay, I believe, on next week Thursday, and then we'll move on from there, and we'll have a meeting in Plettenberg Bay this Saturday. So we will definitely be between Mossel Bay and Plettenberg Bay on the Friday. So anyone that wants to attend meetings on the garden route on the way to Port Elizabeth, please contact us on 067 607 6428. These are people that can offer accommodation and or venues for the meetings. So 3 meetings on the garden route. It'll be Mossel Bay, then a meeting in between. I'm not sure whether that's been finalized. Probably not. We need to decide exactly how to do that. And then Plettenberg Bay, that meeting will follow on the Saturday. So Mossel Bay Thursday, another venue in between on the Friday, and then the Saturday in Plettenberg Bay, and then we'll move on from there. So please, obviously we're moving on to Jeffreys Bay from there. I think Jeffreys Bay, I'm not sure if it's in the Western Cape or in the Eastern Cape. We still consider it as part of the garden route. But it's important that you contact us on 067 607 6428. Send us a message if you can either offer accommodation, a venue, or if you want to attend one of the meetings. And then we can arrange. I can tell you that the Hermanus meeting is already chock and block full. I just gave instructions this morning for it to be open up to more than 50 people. I believe the venue can accommodate 70 people. So for those of you that still want to attend, you can contact Antoinette on 082 555 1154. You can contact Antoinette on 082 555 1154. And I think we can accommodate up to 70 people, if I'm not mistaken. So I believe that will be open by next week Wednesday, and we'll be able to accommodate more people at the meetings, and I'm really looking forward to that, because then we can get to see more people. This means I have to travel with a PA. Luckily I have a professional sound and lighting company, so I do have PA that I can bring with. So just consider it is less packing space in the car. I will bring the smaller speakers that I have with, so the setup's not too big. But one thing that I want to appeal from you is this period up till the end of November, it's going to have significant costs. So what we need is for people that are able to contribute a 5 Rand or a 10 Rand or a 20 Rand towards this. We need lots of people to make small contributions. And underneath the video in the description, you will always find the banking details for Double Days, for this tour that we're doing, and to explain to you why we need direct elections, why we need a new governance system. And many of you have supported us up until now. And I told you before I left Gauteng that we were funded for another month, but we're going to need funding for the October-November period as well. And the October-November period will take us to the time when we return back to Cape Town. So the end of November, we will end back in Cape Town. We will visit all the other provinces during that time. And it's important that you contact us when we actually call for those areas. So we will let you know when we are close to there. And then you can contact us and you can tell us where you would like to have meetings. And I really want to thank all of you, the hundreds of people that have supported us up until now. So it doesn't need one organization to fund something like this. It's the people of the country doing it. And like I've said, as long as the people of the country are funding this tour, it will continue. It's not going to end in December. When we get back in December in Cape Town, there will be meeting after meeting after meeting, like there's been now. There's been no rest. There's been no break. It's continuous. It's ongoing. I will carry on until it's done. So there's a lot that needs to happen. A lot of follow-up meetings needs to happen too. And this Saturday we will be having a follow-up meeting at a venue that we will still announce for the people in Cape Town. Now there's hundreds of people coming to the Cape Town meetings. So we will see what venue we can get to accommodate that. And if the president announces that we can go to more than 50 people, then we certainly will do that. I want to thank all of you for your support, your contribution, the people that have given us accommodation, the people that have organized the meetings, that have sat for hours on WhatsApps receiving messages, and for the people that are willing to fight this fight with us for our liberty. And what that means is that we will have the freedom to live our life the way we want to. We're not going to be dictated to. I will make a video just now on how digitalization is going to change our lives, how this narrative is driven, that we don't have a choice. You don't have a choice anymore. Your kids must run around with cell phones. Your kids must be stuck on the internet. You don't have a choice for your kids to run around with bows and arrows outside or playing in mud or anything like that. No, it's going to kill them. So, and I'm being very sarcastic now, and I'm sorry for that. Sarcasm can be horrible sometimes, but this is literally the narrative being played out outside, and I'm very worried about this. The fact that this narrative is there, that there is no alternative. So I want you to please come and attend my meetings and listen to what I have to say. If you can support, please, some people have donated R1. I mean, to actually make the effort to donate R1, it almost brought tears to my eyes that someone would help in that way, because they have so little. And there's people that have donated up to 6,000 Rand. We've had many 5,000 Rand donations that have coming from people, and many 1,000 Rand donations. And I really want to thank the people that have made those large contributions. The important thing is the smaller contributions. We need the country to be a part of this. So people that can contribute a 10 or 20 Rand, they all add up and it helps us on the trip. If we have to pay for accommodation somewhere, it's going to be between 900 Rand and 1,500 Rand, depending on where we are. So that's just in one day. And that is why we need many hands to make this possible. And if the people of the country don't believe in this anymore, it'll stop happening. It's that simple. But as long as I can carry on, I will. My family is committed. These meetings are happening. The people in the meetings, thank you for your support. And thank you for believing in South Africa, because this is the most important thing. South Africa is a special place. This is a place where we can build a future away from New World Order influence. And if you come to my meeting, you'll understand why. Thank you very much for listening. Looking forward to meeting the people in Durbanville tonight. There's going to be a lot of people present. And then after that, it's going to be Klapmuts, and then it's going to be Pineal. Those are going to be smaller meetings, but those meetings are also full. I mean, the venues can't take more people. So I really want to thank everyone that's made an effort to make those meetings possible. And I look forward to meeting with you and seeing you there. Thank you very much. Till the next video.